Welcome back to the 24th part of Debugging at Scale, where we write the right thing in the log now, so debugging will be a breeze later on. Logging is precognitive debugging. It's the process of laying out the breadcrumb clues for a future debugging session. Developers often take this to the extreme and overlog. This is a major problem as it makes it harder to find and follow the relevant information, and it can also make logging prohibitively expensive. The joke about logging is that it's the oldest debugging in the world. It lets us document the execution process of the application so we can review it in a case of failure. There's a great deal of confusion regarding the differences between logging and printing to console. Let's try to clarify that. We can filter logs piped to console, but this is very limited. We can grep the text, and usually after the fact, we can only use simple text search and can't create sophisticated queries. Log ingestion systems support alerts on specific logs, complex filtering, and recognizes the logs and the arguments. It can isolate based on logging levels, logger name, and much more. Printing always goes to the console. We can redirect it to a file, which makes it much faster, but it's basically that. Logging can go anywhere we want, into the cloud or anything. MDC is something I will dig more into. It stands for Map Diagnostic Context, and it's an amazing capability where we can associate metadata with a set of log lines. This is more basic though. Printing is a hack, a hello world. Logging is core to the system. It's something we use to analyze it, and it should be there. If we redirect to a file and keep printing, we can run out of disk space. Loggers have multiple policies, including rotation, zipping, purging of old logs. We can also use log levels to reduce the amount of logs. Loggers let us output the data as JSON or XML, which means solutions for log ingestion, such as Elastic, can understand what we're doing and not just the line of text. This allows better indexing and searching. PII stands for Personally Identifiable Information. Some loggers support implicitly removing it. I'll talk about this more later. Printing is a trivial tool that provides no nuance other than a short-term hack. Usually one should prefer trace points over simple print statements. Trace points have several core advantages over print statements. You can't accidentally commit a trace point to the version control. We can change trace points without recompiling, without restarting, and add more data to clarify what we need. Sure, we can surround a print with an if statement, but that isn't ideal. If it will make things even worse if we accidentally commit it. A conditional trace point is fantastic. Trace points can connect to filters and other IDE capabilities. They can be applied at scale and enjoy all the benefits of breakpoints. PII is required by legislation in some countries. For instance, the GDPR implies it. Let's say you have an object representing a user and you print it out to the log. It has inside it the credit card number for the user. Maybe it's just a cache field that the developer didn't even think was a big deal. But that might get printed into the log, which is viewable by many people. Support personnel who might not have the same level of clearance. There's a lot of private information like that, which we should control and don't want in the logs. Some loggers let us define filters that remove that data. This has been a brief overview of logging. In the next part, we'll discuss MDC, overlogging, and best practices. If you have any questions, please use the Slack channel to ask them. Thank you.